I am Melton, son of a carpenter, and Mary, and Blue Light Dad. He's gonna be the carpenter of that. Son of a carpenter and Mary. And yeah, I was helping Dad out as soon as I could learn to walk. You know how it is, you take your first few steps out there in the water, you pick up a hammer, and you go to work. There's that story in the Brady household of me stumbling around the job site and picking up the bent nails and putting them back in the box with the new nails. And there's always that tradition. You get injured on the work site there. You get a cola. So one day, I'm sitting there with a cola in my hand. And Dad shows up. And he says, "Let me see." And I opened up that Band-Aid. Yeah, there's that wound with all that blood coming out. And Blue Light Dad said, "Oh yeah, you get that from your mother's side of the family." Yeah, Dad always knows what to say to pick me up. Matter what happens, he says, "Son, always remember, you got your good looks. You get that from me, son. Remember to always give heaven a good name." All you hot blonde, near blonde girls, as you watch this Summer Carpenter Mary parable on those campuses across LA, California, across America, the world, come see me so I can give heaven a good name. Make those angels sing. At least put you right here in my imagery. When you see someone other than me, my changing eyes. Yeah, my eyes are changing from brown to blue. You see something other than me and my changing eyes there. We started to build Jesus' house, Christ complex. Here, be a part of that. Yeah, call me up right now, 424-229-4140. See Love Center. See the Christ Complex Center. See Jesus' House Center. And do something about that. Make a Semper Fi video. This is the part of the parable where I always give you something you can check for yourself. And the part where I tell all soldiers worldwide from those military bases, call me up with a World Trade Center Flight 93 check. I have yet to get one of those checks of America's Lifeline. In the over 7 years, I've been asking everybody to check their phone. Make that Semper Fi video from all those military bases. It's your job to protect America. This is part of it. Make that video of America's hijacked lifelines from that military base. Tell your friends, tell your family back home to call in from the mayor, the governor, reporters, network news anchors, local, state, federal officials, and of course politicians running for office. President on down, this 2016 election year. Call in front of them. Use that lifeline for your family. Unless you're that first person to reach me. Yeah, in over 7 years, I've been asking to demonstrate religious censorship in America. Unless you're that first person to reach me, make that video of what you get when you don't get John Melton Brady. 424-229-4140. And yeah, I've been telling folks to certify their mail to me for years and years. Have yet to get that first certified letter, non-certified letter about that. Make that, I'll get back to that as soon as I have an address to give. I'm in Vista Veranda, and I call it Linwood, Lori Wood. I call it worse than that. As soon as I get another address, I'll give you that to certify to, but that's the easiest thing. A less than a $50 phone nowadays will make a nice low def or a nice high def. Watch your card space, your storage space. MP4 video. Use your phone to make a video of your wife's phone not working, your neighbor's phone not working. 424-229-4140. You got to do the job reporters aren't doing, and you got to do that job in the front of the reporter. Why aren't you covering this? This is very obvious, easily documented. Censorship in America. What else aren't you covering? How can we trust anything you've given us in the past? Anything you'll give us in the future when something this obvious, this easily documented by anybody? You're not covering that. Get their reaction for that Semper Fi DVD of truth. Pass it along at work, at church, at school, at that military base. And come see me. When you see someone other than me, my changing eyes, that religious censorship, that's so over the top right now. You can't call me up, tell me what you believe. Can't ask what I mean by Jesus' house, the Christ complex. That's dangerous religious censorship in America, and yes, with 9/11, all those Husseins, all those Abduls, all those Osamas and Obamas, all those folks with funny names, getting on those planes. To undo a lot of good carpentry work for their twisted sense of religion, their terroristic version of religion. That was religious censorship too. The thing is, you can document this. Call from that military base today, tonight. Tell your friends, tell your family, call in front of all those folks. Make those Semper Fi videos. Put them together at church, at that bar, at that business, at that military base. Tell every other American you hand that flash drive to, or that DVD to make their own Semper Fi video. Do the job reporters aren't doing. Do the job the mayor, the governor isn't doing. Pass it along at church, at work, at school. Sure to use any of my DVD labels, flash drive labels, my imagery, print it out as a binder art. Use it for your DVDs to pass along those Semper Fi. DVD's the truth. Remember, you can't reach me. You can't reach a customer. You don't know how many other customers you don't reach. But yeah, it's much worse than that. It's about that hijack lifeline in your hand. Get it on video. Pass it along. And yeah, I'll tell you all about those folks. Hiding among good folks. And a simple solution to those BSing you. When you see someone other than me in my changing eyes right here, use that icebreaker. Be in my imagery. We started building at Jesus' house, Christ complex. Come be a part of that. today. Don't wait. And yeah, these are my genetic wounds here. I call them the sins of mankind wounds. Particularly rough spring break 2014. Yeah, those are my elbows there if you can see them. All over hands, feet. And of course the big one on the back there. Oh, girls, be good. Guys as well. I'm worried about your mortal soul and my son of carpenter and married. Sins of mankind was. Oh, I had a good photo there. Printed it out, had to go in too late to print them out. Oh, there you are. Here they are. The big one there closing up. And when it was just starting, yeah, put me in the hospital, put me in the wheelchair. Temporary thing, I hope. Check for that stigmata stuff, and of course the eyes, very obviously changing. Right in front of everybody, got the imagery of it there. Check it out on those Milton Size of the Heart DVDs and a few Semper 5. DVDs and flash drives. And yeah, check for it. Call it the Sins of Mankind Wounds, the Soldiers of Christ wounds. Look for that. And you know where my stuff really, my imagery, my 93 checks really affect you when I tell you about that. Call me up right now. Pick up that phone and check your phone for dangerous religious censorship. 424-229-414. It's always where my funny son of a carpenter and Mary, my mean hell on earth, my mean unseen business kind of stuff ends when I give you something to check for yourself, and that's it. Pick up that phone. Then walk through all those wolves among the sheep, all those really nice folks who are going to tell you in your circles and other folks' circles biggest lies you can think of about the one and only John Melton Brady. Walk through them, be in this imagery, be on that cap right there. Be a part, be on the chest here in the DVDs. Be a part of getting truth out to the world. Be a part of building Jesus' house. Once again, you see someone other than me, my chains and eyes, and that military monument there. On my chest, we started building. Be a part of that. Come see me. And yeah, I'm looking for imagery work. I'm looking for work building Christ complexes. You gotta come talk to me in person. To do that is the thing to do. Call, see religious censorship, do something about it. Come see me, let's get started. Today.